Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, we got our bag out. We got our clothes, and because we got a little bit of time this morning, our delivery isn't until 10 o'clock. We're going to go inside and take us a shower, have some breakfast, get all that good stuff done, so that way we can get to work, right? So that way once we go over there to deliver the load, we don't have to stop anywhere after that. We can head straight to our pickups and then get that all taken care of today, right? So let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Please follow me on my daily journey. Well, guys, it is time for some breakfast. Let's take a look what we got. We got like an omelet here today. I haven't had one like that in a good while, so let's get to breakfast. All right, guys, now we've had breakfast and all that good stuff. Let's go back to our truck and let's go make our delivery. And it looks like that rain is finally disappearing. It's been raining all day yesterday and all night, and even this morning when I went in for a shower, still raining. It's still like drizzle. I guess it's coming from that cloud over there, but yeah, anyways, looking nice and green, the grass over here. Yeah, you want to be on camera too? All right. He was looking to see what I was doing. I guess he wanted to be on camera too, so figured out, well, put him on camera. But yeah, nice little truck stop up here. It's only 6 miles from my delivery, so let's get back in the truck and let's make my delivery. Let's get out of here, guys. We've spent enough time in here. We are only like 6 miles away from our delivery, right? So I'm going to try and get down there.
In 700 feet,
I know it's still
First Capital Drive.
A little bit of wet out here.
In 700 feet.
There's some sprinkles coming off of that truck on the top there. But yeah, we're only 6 miles away from our delivery, so our appointment was for 10 o'clock, or is for 10 o'clock, not was, is for 10 o'clock. And it is right now 9:40, so I figured, well, let's make our way down there, right? Because it's, you know, probably a couple of traffic lights and stop signs and whatnot, you know, so...
In 600 feet, turn right
always
on
takes
US
a little bit.
151 South by
Ooh, there's a big... Yeah, it always takes a little bit till you get there and all that, check in, and then it's already 10 o'clock, right? So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to go down there. GPS says we should be there in 10 minutes to 10. I think that's perfect. I don't think you can ask for anything better than that. They want it there at 10, and it even says on my message, do not call to see if you can deliver early. So and the other thing is, I can't even make any phone calls from up here. I've been trying. I haven't even been able to make any phone calls. I don't know why. I got service, but it won't. That's not good enough to make phone calls. So, oh well. Anyways, here we go. Let's make our way down to the delivery, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully we get some sunshine today. Looks pretty cloudy over there yet. And we still, almost feels like we still have a light drizzle going on, so I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it feels like. Alright guys, we have just gotten unloaded. Took them about an hour to get us unloaded. That's not too bad. That's, you know, average time, I would say. About average time for me to get unloaded. Between an hour and a half, I think, is still not too bad. It's reasonable, you know. So now we're on our way to our reload. We got 65 more miles to go, and we'll be at our reload. Yes, indeed. Still very thick, heavy clouds up in the sky, but at least they're not as black, really super dark clouds as they were this morning. Yep. Oh well, we'll see how happy the customer will be to see us there. Hopefully they finish lunch by the time we get there. If not, hopefully by 1 o'clock they will be done with lunch, so that will only be about 15-20 minutes from the time I get there, so then they can start loading me. Yeah, hopefully that won't take too long and we can start making our way towards Toronto yet. I looked it up from where I was at this morning. It was about 1,200 kilometers, so it's about 13 hours worth of driving to do, so I could do that in a full day if everything runs according to plan, but then it has to run really smoothly, right? So we already wasted an hour up here to get unloaded, and who knows how long it's going to take to get loaded at both of these places. So by the time we finish all that stuff, it will be too late to put in a full day's worth of driving today. So we'll probably be in Toronto tomorrow afternoon sometime, and then go from there. That was quick, ladies and gentlemen. We're already loaded in both places. Man, I couldn't believe it how fast that was. It did not take long at all whatsoever. It was super quick. I was like, barely got back in my truck. 5 minutes later I was loaded already at the first place, and there was only 2 skids there, 2 pallets.
Stay border ahead.
And then I went to the other place, there's only 1 pallet over there. I'm like, wow, that was quick getting loaded there. But the paperwork was like a stack like that thick. Well, maybe not quite that thick, but it was a pretty thick stack of paperwork. And so I had to email all of that off to dispatch and get all of that taken care of. And then no, they're working on getting all that stuff cleared at the border so I can cross the border tomorrow. Probably won't get to the border until tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm thinking tomorrow morning I'll be at the border. First thing we gotta get this to Chicago, and you heard the GPS say here a few minutes ago that we're only 5 miles away from Illinois. So we'll be going through Chicago here, probably a little bit through rush hour. That kind of is going to suck a little bit, but oh well, what can you do, eh? Gotta get through there, no matter how or what. I'm gonna have to probably fight the rush hour traffic a little bit, but at least we're getting miles. We are loaded, hammer down. So we'll make our way through Chicago here pretty soon. I don't know what's going on, but I see a helicopter above us there. I don't know if the GoPro is actually picking it up, but I'm not sure what exactly that GoPro is trying to capture, but I mean that helicopter, but I guess he's just trying to capture all the traffic up here, because I sure don't see any accidents or anything like that. And I'm kind of curious on why he would be hovering up there, but whatever, I guess they got their reasonings. But yeah, this is rush hour Chicago traffic. Yeah, you gotta be careful in rush hour. Look at these guys, eh? They just cut right in the lane. Look at that, eh? Wow, yeah, they just like not even using a blinker, nothing. They just cut right in the lane there. Look at that, another one right there. Just cut right into the lane, and who cares?
1 mile. Keep to the left on I-294.
Maybe that's why the helicopter is up there, trying to capture an accident or whatever, right? But yeah, now we got past that exit. Now it seems like it's clearing off with the traffic, so that's good. But yeah, I don't know why that helicopter is hovering up there, but it must be some kind of news organization. But yeah, we're just cruising right through Chicago. Yeah, we had a little bit of a backup there getting onto the 294, but other than that, we're just cruising right on through here, it looks like. I have now finally gotten through Chicago. Yeah, traffic was pretty bad, but that was to be expected. I knew the time that I was coming through there it would be fairly bad, but we got through there, and I have enough hours to get across the border. But the issue is I'm gonna have to take another half an hour break somewhere out here to get my full 11 hours. And with the hours I got right now, I would probably be barely, you know, borderline to get to the border. So I don't really want to take that chance, you know. If I all of a sudden get a little bit of traffic up there in Detroit, then I'd be risking it, right? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up into Michigan, which is not that far, because I'm going to be in Michigan later on anyways. So I'm thinking about just making a pit stop up there at exit 12 in Sawyer, Michigan, I believe it is, at the TA there, and go in and have me supper. So that way we got that taken care of. And then I'm thinking about crossing the border tonight yet, because I got all my info has been cleared, everything is good to go. So I'm thinking about crossing tonight yet. Yes, indeed I am. So we'll go have supper here pretty soon, and then we'll probably be in Ontario for the night. It'll probably be a little later tonight, but you know, we started late this morning too, right? As you guys know,
Way station ahead.
I only could deliver my load at 10 a.m., right? So I think I started around I think 9:25 or something like that. I kicked in my logbook for my pre-trip, and then did my pre-trip or whatever, and then went on down there and delivered my load. So yeah, we'll have to take another half an hour if we want to take advantage of our full 11 hours. So, and I'm getting kind of hungry now, so I think it's time for supper. Well guys, we did not get across the border. No, we did not. I decided, you know what, let's call it a day. It was gonna be really late getting across the border, and I said, nah, I'm not gonna get there anyway. So I stopped here at this Shell at exit 110 in Michigan, and we called it a night. So this is actually the next morning already, but yeah, we are having a good night's sleep. We had a good night's sleep, I meant to say. And now it's time to get out of here again. So I figured, well, let's get my finish off my video, and let's get on back out there on the road again, and let's make our way to Toronto. So we appreciate you guys watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.
It's time to get going.